Hi, I am Christopher and I am from Mexico. I live in the state of Baja California, located in the northwest of the country, and there I live in Tijuana, south of the border of San Diego, California. But let me first tell you a little bit about my country. Our capital, Mexico City, is one of the most beautiful cities in all of our country. There are a lot of landmarks like the Statue of the Angel of Independence and the museum at the Chapultepec Castle that was once a presidential house and then a military school. There is also the Anthropology Museum, which has an impressive collection of Aztec and Mayan objects and cultural artifacts that seem to be amazing as well as priceless. Mexico City has a lot of beautiful artwork in its entire city made by Diego Rivera and José Clemente Orozco, and also the ones located at the National University of Mexico made by very famous artists David Alfaro Siqueiros and Juan O'Gorman. As important as the landmarks mentioned before, there are some others like the grave of one of our most important presidents of all times, Benito Juárez, who has been an example for all of the nation and had the great saying that goes, El respeto al derecho ajeno es la paz, which means respect for the rights of others is peace. We also have the Palace of Fine Arts that has a theater and you can also see all kinds of arts. Mexicans are usually religious and patriotic, and we can confirm that just by seeing that the National Palace, where our president works, is next to the Catholic Metropolitan Cathedral, and in between we have a big Mexican flag. On Mexican Independence Day, celebrated on September 15th, there is a military parade held right there in front of the president's office. Mexico has also great places and great beaches, like the ones in Cancun, where relaxing is unavoidable. Very near, we are proud to have one of the new 8 wonders of the world, the Mayan pyramids. Chichen Itza was built by the Mayans, a Mesoamerican civilization that grew between 300 and 900 before Christ. They were mainly astronomers and scientists of their times, and they actually invented zero, the concept of absence. They also used to play el juego de pelota, a game with a ball, considered to be a precursor of soccer. In general, Mayan culture is one of the greatest that have ever existed around the world, easily competing with Chinese and Egyptian, and in my opinion, because of their knowledge and amazing beauty in architecture, they are the greatest of them all. We now move to my state, Baja California, where we can find some beautiful landmarks too, like the Port of Ensenada, the city where I was born. That has beautiful scenery and it has a very famous site called La Bufadora, the second largest marine geyser in the world that can shoot upwards as high as 80 feet above sea level. The state has also great places where you can camp, and in Guadalupe Valley, near Ensenada, there are a lot of wine production companies. Some of them have won international awards for its great wine. Baja California is great. We even have hiking and of course climbing sites. Then we have the city I am from, Tijuana. Tijuana is a big city and it is still growing. It has people from all parts of the country and from all over the world. Tijuana's landmarks are the Cultural Center, that is well known because it has a round-shaped IMAX theater, a minaret made with Persian tiles that was part of the very famous Agua Caliente Casino, where it is said that Al Capone used to hide and watch for the police coming. Today the minaret is the only part of the casino that remains. We have a horse track and there is also the famous Avenida Revolución, meaning Revolution Avenue, where we can find a lot of traditional craftwork stores. The Caesar Hotel, where Caesar salad was actually invented, and even donkeys painted like zebras where you can take a picture. Of course, we also have beaches where you can relax and enjoy a beautiful sunset. Tijuana is a modern city that has important business centers, great hotels, and a bull ring very near the beach, where my grandfather actually used to bullfight. Yes, that is him. Concerts are also held there, with very talented artists like the psychedelic pop funk band called Café Tacuba, one of the greatest Mexican bands ever. Tijuana is really great. We have our own brewery where you can go eat, sing karaoke, listen to some acoustic live music, and of course get the best dark beer ever in all of Mexico. Also, Tijuana has one of the best universities in all of the country, called UABC, meaning Autonomous University of Baja California, where I actually got my bachelor's degree in psychology. It was a fine moment. My family was so proud of me. In the east side of the city, in an area called Villas del Sol, we have CECITE, the high school where I work in. It is a small high school but a very efficient one. The students take their basic assignments like physics, math, biology and chemistry, and can also study electronics or mass production systems and get a technical diploma. As any other school, we have laboratories, a computer lab, a small cafeteria, and of course, a teacher's room. CECITE has different activities like science fairs, ecological projects, arts and culture fairs, and school trips as well. We usually gather all the students on Mondays to sing our national anthem and salute our flag, and from time to time we do some short artistic presentation. I usually teach English as well as electronics. Occasionally we do musical presentations because yes, I also teach music. Students love these kinds of shows and we all have great time doing them. In the past Arts and Culture State Contest, because of their talent, good attitude and hard work, my students got a couple of third places. I am very proud of my students and my school for being so dedicated in their assignment. Here are some of my brightest students. Of course, they are all winners. Not so long ago, the world-famous cow parade came to our city, and later there was a state contest in which you bought a small plaster cow and you decorated it. Some of my students won the third place and I won the second. It was really fun. On November 2nd, we celebrate El Día de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, in which we honor our relatives or important celebrity or historical person that has passed away, by making an altar for them with all the things they liked while living. It is one of the most important traditions here in Mexico, and we also do a contest for that. Once more, my students got a third place. Near Christmas, we do a parade where all the students and teachers alike dress up and walk nearby so that all the people, especially kids, can enjoy Christmas. It's also really fun to do. My English students are well behaved and really motivated. We usually do a lot of activities and we even go on field trips to practice. Of course, after a lot of hard work and good results, we got to relax and have fun and do carne asada, that is charbroiled meat, very famous in our city. Our teachers are always interested in the students' improvement, and so when students graduate, they make a special ceremony for them and congratulate them. Our principal here is not the exception. Well, that has been a little bit about my country, my state, my city, and of course my school. I am Christopher Diaz Rivera. I am a psychologist, electronics technician, musician, and of course an English teacher. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Comexos and Fulbright chose me to be here. It is up to you to find out why. Thank you.